friendship with the ultimate prize caught in the middle.
If you want to be at the top of the mountain, you got to be willing to push whoever's up there off.
The #1 contender, Carmella. The NXT Women's Champion, Bayley. Besties go head-to-head for the NXT Women's Championship.
When it comes down to it, we have to put friendship aside, and it's all about who walks out champion.
NXT, tonight.
For the first time ever, NXT comes to you from the University of Central Florida inside the CFE Arena. This is NXT.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing 275 pounds, Baron Corbin!
Baron Corbin has been seething for the past 2 weeks after coming up short in a triple threat #1 contenders match against Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe.
Baron Corbin up to this point has done what he wants when he wants to do it, and unfortunately he found himself in not one but 2 submission holds at the same time.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
Johnny Wrestling back here on NXT. 3 weeks ago, Johnny toe-to-toe in a very physical main event with Samoa Joe. That's just one of the reasons, Samoa Joe, why Baron Corbin's been so ticked off, Briggs.
Well, Corbin feels that he deserves to be put back in that #1 contender decision with Sami Zayn, with Samoa Joe. He was tapped out by both men. They couldn't decide a clear-cut winner. He feels he should be put right back in the competition.
And the decision made by our general manager, William Regal, is for there to be a #1 contenders match between Joe and Zayn. What do you think?
Sorry, Tom, I was listening to the crowd here in the CFE Arena. They're all fired up. I think Baron Corbin still has a fair claim to the #1 contendership. That said, I can't argue with Mr. Regal.
And Baron Corbin, for as understandably upset as he is, continues to go about this the wrong way. Continues to beg and plead to Mr. Regal to just get the title opportunity.
What do you mean the wrong way? What's the right way,
The right
Tom?
way is to go into the match and earn it. He lost, so he was eliminated from the 3-man equation. That makes sense.
We'll see in a few minutes how Johnny Gargano feels Baron Corbin's going about things.
Yeah, look at Gargano trying to take little quick shots here against the much larger Baron Corbin. Corbin swinging wildly, and look at Gargano go. Tossed into the corner by Baron Corbin. Gargano not going to back down here this quickly from Baron Corbin, who knows all about Samoa Joe.
Off the rope. One, two. Come on, you got to get down. Get down from him. Come on, 1, 2.
Oh, what a right hand by Corbin. That'll change the game real quick.
Now listen, Graves, I don't disagree that Baron Corbin could be in the NXT Championship picture. He just seems to be not understanding what William Regal wants. That William Regal understands his rules of engagement here in NXT.
Get him up off the rope. Take him off the rope. Let's go. 1, 2. Get him off that rope.
Take another look at this in the corner here. Oh, and a quick shot right across the nose of Gargano, launched into the corner.
Corbin caught him flush with that right hand. Former Golden Gloves boxing champion. That'll knock a normal man out cold.
Get off of him. Come on, off of him. 1, 2. Get off of him. 3.
Johnny Gargano not going to back down here from the lone wolf.
Gotta give Gargano credit. The guy's got heart. He's got guts. He's standing there fighting as best he can with Corbin.
Don't shove me out of the way, man. Get out of there. Hey, when I tell
This
you
is what
back
Corbin's
off,
been
back
waiting for weeks. Someone to tee off on.
I'm doing just fine, old man. Sit down.
Baron Corbin's in a mood tonight.
Hey, Graves, you're playing with Corbin. What's he been like the last few weeks? What's he said?
He's been inconsolable. He's miserable. All he's talking about is how he got screwed out of the #1 contendership and how he deserves another chance. Got Gargano locked into a sort of a gator submission right there to put a tremendous amount of torque on the neck and the shoulder area of Johnny Gargano.
He's trying to get back up to his feet here. Elbows right on the ear. Look at this. So look at Johnny. Look at Johnny on top of Baron Corbin. He's got him from behind here.
Better watch that forearm. Referee better check that out.
Johnny Gargano looking to take down Baron Corbin here. Center of the ring. No, dropped into the corner. Gargano, look at that. Oh, that connected right on the ear of Corbin. Johnny recollects himself out here on the apron. Oh, and he caught him midsection. Cover from Johnny Gargano and a kick out at 1.
A 1 count only. We've seen Gargano come close to winning many a match with that. Look at a 1 count on Corbin.
Corbin! Oh! Deep 6.
I think the crowd here at CFE can sense what's coming next.
Johnny! Oh my God! Johnny, the cover on the super kick and Corbin out at 2.5.
I don't think anyone was sensing that super kick out of absolutely nowhere. Caught Corbin right on the chin.
Corbin's stunned. Corbin's barely on one knee here. I don't think he has any idea where he's at. Johnny landed that super kick flush, and now Corbin is on the run.
Corbin's hurt.
And Johnny understands the opportunity he's got to knock off Baron Corbin here on NXT.
Corbin's absolutely stunned. I've never seen him retreat like this from a fight. He obviously doesn't have his wherewithal about it.
Could be a huge win for Johnny.
Oh, it could be his end of days.
Face first in the middle of the ring. Corbin wins.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
Let me ask you this, Phillips. Did he do that the right way? Did Baron Corbin go about that the right way, in your opinion?
Baron Corbin got the win. Whether or not he's going to be able to compete for another NXT title opportunity, we're going to have to find out. But take a look at this. Gargano was really taken into Baron Corbin here with that shot to the midsection. Only a kick out of 1. And then take a look at this a little bit later on in the match. Deep 6 from Baron Corbin. And we thought Corbin was starting to gain momentum.
I think we were all sensing the beginning of the end. All of us, with the exception of Gargano, hit that massive super kick, but just a little opening was given. And Gargano meets his end of days via the lone wolf.
Graves, we saw how upset Corbin is. How much is that going to come into effect down the line?
Baron Corbin came out here with one purpose, and that's to prove a message to Mr. Regal and the entire NXT roster that he, as much as anybody, deserves to be #1 contender.
Alongside Corey Graves, I'm Tom Phillips. Welcome here to NXT. We've been talking about how upset Baron Corbin is. Right now, we want to take you back to 2 weeks ago. The triple threat match to determine the #1 contender to the NXT Championship.
Sami Zayn seemingly had victory in his fingertips until Samoa Joe slides in, applies his own submission, which would force Baron Corbin to tap out, but leaving us without a determined #1 contender. Both Zayn and Joe seemingly had legitimate stakes to the #1 contendership, but this match left so many questions unanswered. Let's take it backstage to Sami Zayn right now to get his thoughts.
Sammy, what is your reaction to William Regal's decision for you and Samoa Joe to compete yet again to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Championship?
Well, if I'm being honest, my initial reaction is probably disappointment. You know, I thought I won a pretty hard-fought match, and you know, I can't fault William Regal for the decision he's come to, though. I understand it, and as far as I'm concerned, this is just another obstacle. And at this point in my career, I'd say that's kind of become my thing, you know, and it certainly wasn't easy winning the NXT Championship the first time around, so I don't see why it would be this time. I don't know exactly how it'll go down next week with Joe and I can tell you that it'll be the first time we ever get in the ring in a singles match. I can tell you that it's going to be a fight, and I can tell you that there's no way I'm going to let Joe stand in the way of me becoming the first ever two-time NXT champion.
Can Sami prove himself yet again, this time one-on-one with Samoa Joe? But still to come here tonight on NXT inside the CFE Arena at the University of Central Florida. Bayley defends her NXT Women's Championship against her best friend Carmella. That's still to come tonight on NXT.
Devastation of such exquisite sophistication.
We don't get hype, we stay.
There is definitely something sinister behind Simon Gotch and Aiden English these days. Right now, it's time to get hyped.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a combined weight of 490 pounds, Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, the Hype Bros!
You know, these guys are all the rage at the University of Central Florida. I talked to Mojo Rawley. I was, how excited are you to be at the CFE Arena? He said, yo, chicks, bro. I'm so excited.
What does he speak, caveman?
Yeah.
Or were we frat boys, Tom?
Well, he might as well be.
This is the biggest sports entertainment company in the world. We got to deal with these idiots who are prouder of their keg stand time than their in-ring ability.
Well, let's be honest. Hey, Frat Row's right across the street from here. It's a fun place. It's one of the largest undergraduate schools in the country. It is the largest undergraduate school. Excuse me.
Does that mean nobody graduates from here?
No, it just means it's a gigantic school and they do a lot of good things here. But let's talk about Mojo and Zack Ryder. They are looking to rebound. They suffered their first loss as a team just recently against the Vaudevillains. How do you bounce back from that in tag team competition?
I don't know, if I was Mojo Rawley, I would have retired.
Yeah, you would have.
You got Zack Ryder out there, former United States champion, former internet champion, and Mojo Rawley, his blithering idiot partner.
Yeah, reigning internet champion for Zack Ryder.
Yeah, what is Mojo Rawley shielding his eyes from? Why does he have eye black on indoors?
Well, you follow these guys on a regular basis, right?
No, absolutely I don't. I have as little contact with them as possible.
You know that Mojo Rawley was a defensive lineman at the University of Maryland, and then he went on to play briefly in the NFL.
Again, what does that have anything to do with performance in a ring?
It's an homage to his freakish ability as an athlete from the National Football League. Oh, drop kick from Zack Ryder.
Pretty impressive athleticism by Ryder.
He's a former United States champion, and he's taught Mojo Rawley a lot, but you're a former NXT Tag Team Champion. How did you move forward after you and Neville as tag team champions? Maybe you fall off once or twice.
I turned on him.
Okay, how about a normal team? Oh.
He ain't hype! He ain't hype! He ain't
Off the ropes, and there goes John Skyler. His partner Corey Hollis also in a lot of trouble here. Oh, and both of them dropped outside the ring.
Dropped. It was like getting hit with a Mack truck, Phillips.
Mojo and Zach talked about it last week after falling to the Vaudevillains. They are trying to rebuild themselves. They saw it as a learning experience, a way for them to improve as a team. We saw Sin Cara taught Kalisto a lot of things as a tag team. I think Zack Ryder done the same.
His opponent just taught him something about paying attention there.
Corey Hollis now makes the tag into Skyler. He made a recent change in attitude in those weird silent films we've seen from the Vaudevillains.
A little disturbing. Never really been able to figure out the mindset of the Vaudevillains. Never really tried that hard. But
I think Gotch and English are going back to their roots, so to speak.
Perhaps. I mean, former NXT Tag Team Champions, you got to stick with what works. Sometimes when you spend too much time pandering to the people, it backfires. Case in point, Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder.
In the corner on Hollis, got caught with the double knees, and into the corner. Mojo Rawley makes the tag. Mojo showing some intensity tonight. Splashing down in the corner. Wow. There's some of that football background for you. Caught middle of the ring and hyperdrive connects. Uh-oh. Seen this before. Polsky boot.
Well, do these guys not have to tag? Are they above the rules, Tom? Is that what happens here on Frat Row?
They're just hype, man. Going to the top rope, Zack Ryder, the legal man, and the Hype Rider connects. And a big bounce back win for the Hype Bros.
Here are your winners, the Hype Bros.
And the Hype Bros proving tonight that they could get back on track. It's all Hype Bros here in this. Watch this. Ryder into the corner. And then using Mojo Rawley for the big clothesline.
And once Mojo gets ahead of steam, he's about impossible to stop. Almost knocked his poor opponent back out on the ramp. And here you see Ryder from 15 feet in the sky. What do they call that, Phillips?
The Hype Rider.
Real original. You helped them think of that?
No, they came up with it all on their own. The Hype Bros back on track here on NXT.
Bayley, Carmella,
How you doing?
tonight you both meet for the NXT Women's Championship. Bayley, you've had some tough competitors in the past, some tough challengers, but you found a way to come out on top. Do you expect the same thing tonight?
Rich, the only thing harder than winning the NXT Women's Championship has been keeping the championship. I've had to take on women like Sasha Banks, Eva Marie, Alexa Bliss, and Nia Jax. Carmella, you've earned your opportunity, and I couldn't be more proud of you. But I'm not ready to let this go yet.
Bayley's had so many huge title matches, but this is my first. And tonight is by far the biggest match of my career. And who knows if I'll even ever get an opportunity to do this again. I don't know.
No, we know that you're both very close friends. Do you expect that friendship to factor into the match at all tonight?
I'm all about loyalty, Rich, and Bayley's my best friend. Nothing is gonna change that. But when the bell rings and the championship is on the line,
may the best woman win. See you out there, sister.
A triple threat match at Fastlane.
Fasten your seatbelt. This is going to be good.
Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
Those three go to WrestleMania to fight Triple H for the title.
Welcome back to NXT. And as you can see, next week we will find out who is truly the #1 contender to the NXT Championship as Sami Zayn goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. We already heard Sami Zayn's thoughts. We will find out tonight what is going on in the mind of Samoa Joe.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Blake and Murphy, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
And Blake and Bliss got their signals crossed there for a second, Graves.
Phillips, it's 2016. Who are you to judge? He's allowed to wear whatever he wants. He's progressive.
Yeah, beautiful blonde Blake. Alexa Bliss ready for action here after competing just a few weeks ago in the Battle Royal, competing for the #1 contender spot. Alexa Bliss looking to get back on track. NXT is presented by Tap Out, coming in April.
And her opponent, from Northridge, California, Cameron.
Now this should be an interesting matchup, Braves. In the Battle Royal, it was Alexa Bliss who eliminated one of the Total Divas stars, Cameron. All the divas have been, or all the women rather, have been kind of shooting at each other for different opportunities to get in the ring and get a little bit of payback.
The Divas Revolution's in full swing. It all began right here in NXT. The women's division is on fire. It's as hot as it's ever been. Everybody wants a shot at Bayley in her women's championship.
Yeah, don't forget, Carmella was the one who won the Battle Royal. She's the #1 contender. She gets her opportunity tonight against Bayley. A very highly anticipated matchup, Braves.
I can't wait, but I tell you what, Carmella and Bayley had both better be keeping their eyes on the monitor backstage, because one of these two women will definitely be moving up in the rankings for a shot at that championship.
Bliss and Cameron squaring off here at the University of Central Florida. Blake and Murphy in the corner of Alexa Bliss. And the last few weeks we've seen Bliss be a little bit disappointed in Blake and Murphy's efforts in the tag team division. She tried to set them right.
She's going to lead by example.
Alexa Bliss has challenged for the NXT Women's Championship in the past.
Okay, ref! Back it up. All right, come on. Okay. Let's go.
Cameron takes down Alexa Bliss.
This mean streak in Cameron. She better be careful she doesn't get herself disqualified.
Cameron off the ropes and double knees to the back.
That was just nasty.
I think Cameron might follow the model of Eva Marie, former Total Divas castmate here in NXT.
Cameron wants to blaze her own path. We want to follow in the footsteps of anybody.
Now, I know how much you like Eva Marie. Now look at this, Alexa trying to take a breather here. Watch this. Oh, the double knees to the back from Cameron. Alexa just seems like she wants to get right back into things. Oh! Using the top rope to her advantage, and look at Alexa Bliss going to work.
Look at this aggression. She's out here to lead by example.
Shoulders down on Cameron, kick out.
Putting that aggression on full display for Blake and Murphy.
Yeah, you're right, she didn't want any consolation whatsoever from Blake and Murphy.
Wow.
Ouch.
They're just stomping the face. Stomping the face. It was like she was ollieing, like she was playing Tony Hawk.
Now Blake and Murphy real proud of themselves. Oh, look at Cameron here. Cameron trying to turn things around on Alexa.
Why would they not be proud? They're supporting Alexa Bliss. They're a cohesive unit, the three of them.
Hey, knock it off. 1, 2.
Another cover, hook to the leg here, and the kick out. We talked about it still to come tonight, the NXT Women's Championship match, Bayley versus Carmella. You speculated since the very beginning. Hold on, cover and a kick out. How about the friendship of those two? Do you think it's going to disintegrate in any capacity?
I have simply stated, and I had facts to back it up, that nothing will ruin a friendship quicker than a championship.
Neck breaker, here's the cover, and Alexa Bliss kicks out. I had a chance to speak with Carmella last week, and she said their friendship is fine. They're going to be friends no matter what.
The real story here is that Carmella actually spoke to you, Phillips. Oh, we've seen this before, double knees. Bliss isn't done.
Alexa Bliss is just toying with Cameron here.
I think she's got something else bad in mind.
Top rope, the sparkle splash. Cover from Alexa, and she's your winner.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Lincoln Murphy almost had to hold her back. She got the victory and didn't want to stop.
Lincoln Murphy routinely has to hold back Alexa Bliss. Let's take a look back on this match. Cameron's mean streak early in this matchup with the double knees here. Alexa Bliss would have to collect herself, and then watch this. She turned things around in a big way. How athletic is this? The sparkle splash gets the win for Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss with the victory tonight on NXT.
Still to come tonight, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line as the champion Bayley defends against her best friend, Carmella.
And there is the challenger, the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. Carmella winning a 10-woman battle royal to earn an opportunity to face her best friend Bayley for the title tonight.
Hey. I can't wait till we ain't broke and the phone keeps ringing but we ain't home. I can't wait till we get there and we're putting something good up in the air. I can't wait to get out of this place. I can't wait till they know my face and I can say what I wanna say when I'm bigger than the Empire State.
Dash and Dawson, this is a reminder that me and Zoe are not done with you two. You are looking at the 2015 NXT Tag Team of the Year.
Trophies!
And in 2016, NXT Awards going back to back. We're going back to back.
Back to back like we on the cover of Lethal Weapon.
Oh, back to back is the Jordan in '87.
Those not good.
Nah, you completely messed that up. Do you even know the lyrics to the song, Gable?
I know the words,
Cass.
You know what? It doesn't matter that he doesn't know the words because you guys aren't going back to back.
Oh,
that was 2015, and this is 2016.
Ooh, an Olympic year, and you know what that means.
I guess what you're trying to imply, Gable, is that in 2016 it'll be an Olympic year?
Yes.
And that means it's going to be your year.
He got it. He knew right away.
I gotta be honest with you. You seemed really confused. That wasn't too clear. I don't think you were headed in that direction.
No, I do
until
that,
he said
Cass,
it.
sometimes. I'm layered. I'm real deep
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Tiramisu over here.
He gets it
He
now.
really does do that. You know?
Does he? Okay.
But you know, all that matters is that we're going to be fighting back to back next week against Dash and Dawson and Blake and Murphy.
That
You know
was
what I
nice.
mean?
Way to bring that full circle, Jordan. That was
We're
nice,
making ends
dude.
meet ends,
Yeah, that
dude.
was
Let's
good.
get money.
Yeah.
Let's get paid.
Yeah, that was good, man.
That's what I'm down
All right,
for.
and we're going to be ready. Come on, boys. Do it with me. Willing?
No.
Here we go. And
Skywalker.
Gable.
Skywalker.
No, that was supposed to be my name, you guys. You got that wrong.
The tag team revival continues to heat up here in NXT. Dash and Dawson better have their heads on a swivel. But now, it's time for the Drifter.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 217 pounds, he is the Drifter, Elias Samson. And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 205 pounds, Jesse Sorensen.
Another appearance here on NXT from the Drifter, Elias Samson, thus far unbeaten here in NXT. The only words we've heard spoken by this man are, what this place needs is what I am.
What exactly is that, Tom? What's that supposed to mean?
Graves, I wish I had answers for you. Really, I do. I wish I could provide some sort of insight into this man's mind. The only thing I can glean from this guy is talking to the other NXT superstars and women. They say they've seen him outside of different venues all over the country playing his guitar. There's not really much that's known about this guy. He shows up, he beats people up, and he leaves.
Listen, he shows up in his Johnny Depp starter kit. He comes out there with a guitar that he never plays, and he doesn't want to talk to anybody. Lucky for you, Phillips, I did a little journalism of my own.
You have no idea what journalism is.
You're absolutely right, I do. I went back to Pittsburgh, talked to some of my old friends, some of the crust punks down on Carson Street. None of them have ever seen Samson anywhere in the area. I'm talking to real panhandlers, real drifters. None of them have ever seen him.
So they have no idea who this guy is.
They have no idea. They've seen someone matching his description standing by the jukebox at Mario's playing Nickelback over and over and over again. That's all I know.
God. Well, he has been impressive thus far, still unbeaten here on NXT. His debut in London.
He's definitely got a mean streak about him.
Let's go, come on.
I wish the guy would open up and talk to somebody about something.
Knock it off.
Look at this. I'm all right with this. More of this.
Yeah, maybe he channels his anger in a different way. Nobody talks all the time like you.
Come on, knock it off. Listen
I get paid to speak, Phillips.
And we did see the last time Samson was in the ring silencing the NXT Universe. That was impressive. The NXT Universe has been telling Samson to, quote, drift away, and he's smiling at them. I don't understand it. Samson right in the face of Jesse Sorensen.
Now look at this right here. I like this. He's driving that knee. That's a perfectly legal hold. He's got that knee driven right into the point of Sorensen's jaw. That's incredibly painful.
Samson with the elbow. The last few times we've seen Samson, he's been much more measured, much more calculating.
Campbell looks like he's enjoying this tonight. What a knee. I don't get that. Why is he telling everyone to be quiet?
Oh, into the neck breaker. Cover from Samson, forearm in the face, and another victory for Samson.
Here is your winner, Elias Samson.
You're going to have to do more talking to your people in Pittsburgh because we still have no answers on this guy.
Listen, I learned a little bit about this guy. I haven't seen aggression like this out of him before with that big high knee. Samson came out here with some impact tonight. Watch this. Bam! About 100 miles an hour into that neck breaker. I may not understand him. I may not be a fan of him, but I got to be impressed with the guy.
Regardless of what Elias Samson has done here on NXT, he's captured people's imaginations, absolutely.
He got people talking. He's got everyone looking at him, wondering what it is that he's about. Maybe we'll find out.
We want to take you back to last week on NXT, our main event, Apollo Crews one-on-one with Finn Balor for the NXT champion. To find out who the better man was at the request of Apollo Crews after unfinished business in their NXT title matches, Finn Balor will take it to Apollo Crews. Later on in the matchup, Finn Balor connecting with coup de grace to Apollo, but this shows you the respect that Finn Balor has for Apollo Crews as a competitor. To finally take out Crews, Finn Balor had to go to extreme lengths. The NXT champion coming out on top in a battle of pride and a battle of respect for Apollo Crews.
Apollo, you were unsuccessful in your match last week against Finn Balor. Do you have any regrets in asking for that match?
No, I don't have any regrets. I wanted a resolution to the match that was started a few months ago, and that's exactly what I got. I went toe-to-toe with the NXT champion, and I gave him everything I had. It didn't turn out the way I hoped. But I now know up close and personal what it means to be the best, and I know exactly what I have to do to get there someday. But actions speak louder than words, so I'm not even going to waste my time talking about it. The next time you see me inside that ring, you're going to see a new Apollo Crews.
A new Apollo Crews headed to NXT, but tonight is the night for that woman right there. NXT Women's Champion Bayley defends that coveted title against her best friend Carmella, and it's coming up next.
It is time for our main event of the evening, the NXT Women's Championship.
Could very well be looking at your next NXT Women's Champion in Carmella. She looks ready.
Certainly seems very confident. She has been rolling into this matchup.
One thing for certain, and it's that woman, Bayley, is always prepared for anything that life throws at her. This is going to be the biggest task, the biggest challenge Carmella has ever faced in her career.
Bayley's been a fantastic representative of NXT, a fantastic NXT Women's Champion, winning Match of the Year at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn the night she won the NXT Women's Championship. She overcame so many obstacles to get to that point as it inspired so many members of the NXT universe. This is what Bayley is all about. Bayley speaking earlier tonight, Carmella, she is my dear friend, but she earned her opportunity. However, I'm not ready to give up this title just yet.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, from Staten Island, New York, Carmella. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
You can already see the emotion on the face of Carmella. You can see how excited she was to see her best friend Bayley come to the ring. She was clapping along with her music. She was bobbing her head with the music. She needs to get all of that out of her system because she has a championship match ahead of her right now, and she needs to have a clear head. Bayley can't be her friend. She's her competitor tonight.
We talked about it, the nerves. That must be in the mind of Carmella. Her first championship match here in NXT at the largest NXT event ever here in Orlando. I mean, what can that effect have on a competitor?
You heard the crowd when Bayley came out. You want to talk about a home field advantage. They cheered for Carmella. They like Carmella, but this place came unglued when Bayley's music hit. She has a true hometown advantage.
How do you get those nerves under control? You've been in championship matches.
You have to figure it out. It's not always easy. You have to focus on the task at hand and the prize at stake.
And that is one thing that Carmella and Bayley referenced earlier on tonight. They said going into this match, we're friends, and on the other side, we're still going to be friends.
Well, I'll believe that when the match is over.
And Carmella has come so far. Speaking to her last week, she talked about how, yes, the NXT Universe got introduced to her through her boys, Enzo and Cass, who first got introduced to Carmella at NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way, and now she's come so far. We've all seen the talent.
You know, I would never say this in the past, but being around Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy may greatly benefit Carmella tonight.
Absolutely.
Those two guys know how to take shortcuts. They know how to get scrappy.
Come on.
Listen, I was saying nice things for once.
Continue. I want to
I'm
hear
not
this.
saying it's going to definitely win her the championship, but she's got to have a trick or two in that back pocket.
Well, the fact of the matter is she's going up one of the more talented NXT Women's Champions in history in Bayley. Second row, Bayley taking down Carmella. Ooh. And Carmella, oh! Double drop kicks there. Both women came up empty.
This is where it comes down to being best friends. These two know each other better than anybody. They've studied tapes together of each other.
And
I
look at
expect
this.
to see a lot of that.
A little friendly sportsmanship there in the middle of the ring.
Sportsmanship doesn't win championships, Tom. Remember that.
Carmella saying earlier tonight, quote, "This is hands down the biggest match of my career. I have to treat it like I may never get another opportunity again." How much does that creep into your mind, now or never? Hold on, here's the cover from Bayley and a kick out.
It's actually a great strategy. You should treat every match now or never.
Bayley coming down in the corner.
Carmella's got to stop Bayley from getting that momentum built, because once she starts going, it's about impossible to stop.
Ooh! Bayley with the knee. Another cover to retain the championship here, and a kick out at 2. We are just getting started here. NXT Women's Championship match here. Bayley and Carmella. Is Carmella all right?
Coming to the WWE Network.
From the masters of the 5-second pose and tables, ladders, and chairs comes a new show that is completely balls out ridiculous.
Slap a donkey and call me Bertha. Vince will have like a throne in there to take a dump on. Let's go.
You see this, huh? Funny boy, you see this? It totally reeks of awesomeness. Can I have a sandwich, please?
No. It's the best we could do.
2, 3, and a 4.
Do you think you can teach me how to rap?
No.
Nobody gives our intern a hard time but us, right?
Exactly.
At least we don't look like Papa Shango.
Motions to penis.
What's going on in my office?
He thought your toilet would be... Shut up!
R-Truth is like that annoying uncle.
Wow. Weirdo.
Totally agree, Dad. I created Doink the Clown.
Would you go to the prom with me?
I feel high. Yes. So high. Thank you.
My arm hurts. Seriously, look. I can't move it. What happened to my career?
The Edge and Christian show that totally reeks of awesomeness. Coming Sunday, February 21st, immediately following WWE Fastlane. Only on WWE Network.
Where's my agent? You have an agent?
It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down, we don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now, we don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house.
We are back on NXT, the NXT Women's Championship being defended. Bayley in control right now of the #1 contender, Carmella. And speaking of #1 contender, immediately following this matchup, we will hear from one of the two men who will battle for an opportunity to the NXT Championship, Samoa Joe, immediately after this matchup. Another cover from Carmella, shoulders down on the champion.
See if the hot streak can keep rolling, but she's gonna have to do it against Bayley. Wow.
Has used that submission maneuver to get a couple of wins over the last few weeks and takes down the champ again.
That's the aggression that she needs to show. That's what she needs to have the entire match.
Ooh.
Forget about the fact that you're friends. The title's on the line.
In the corner, Carmella starting to pick things up here against Bayley. Oh, and Bayley popped up.
What resilience by the champ.
I mean, Graves, you've seen it firsthand. How hard is it to keep Bayley down?
I have no answers for that. We saw what she withstood in London with Nia Jax. We've seen her in the most competitive matches in NXT.
Another cover and a kick out.
Bayley's got more heart than just about anybody I've ever seen.
Bayley. There's that fun-loving side of Bayley. Drops in the elbow, another one. Graves, you talked about it. Once Bayley gets going, she's hard to stop.
She got going on here. She's got her up, maybe a power slam coming up here.
Oh, and dropped down on Carmella. Cover. Hook to the leg on Carmella. Carmella got the shoulder up.
The longer this match goes on, the more Bayley learns about just how difficult it is to keep Carmella down.
Remember, Carmella outlasted 9 other women in a battle royal to get this opportunity. Oh, and Bayley a nasty fall to the outside.
Carmella needs to capitalize. Carmella needs to get Bayley back in the ring right now and beat her inside the ring. You can't win the championship by countout.
Bayley has to the count of 10 to get back into the ring. You can see the look on the face of Carmella.
Now's not a time for concern. This is an opportunity, Carmella.
Carmella, she's building up the will. She's going to go for it. She took down Bayley. That is a huge turning point for Carmella. She seemed apprehensive at first, whether or not to go after her friend Bayley, but she took the opportunity, Graves.
It paid off huge, but she needs to get Bayley in the ring to win the championship there.
Now Carmella slides back into the ring. The count will restart.
Is she going to do it again?
Here. You might be right. Carmella, oh, again!
She's going to to get her back in the ring, too.
Very, very smart. Tossing the champion back into the ring. We could have a new NXT Women's Champ right here. The cover now, kick out.
And another cover.
To put away Bayley. Carmella can't close it out. A third cover. Both legs hooked, and another kick out.
What heart on display by Bayley, but how impressive was Carmella. She knows what she needs to do to win this championship. She's willing to leave it all on the line.
You can understand how conflicted Carmella was, but she did it twice. She did the dive twice, couldn't take out Bayley, however, after 3 pinfall attempts.
Carmella can't let herself get frustrated. She's got the momentum on her side right now.
First time in a title match, how will her emotions evolve? Oh, into the corner!
Face plant, we know what comes next. There it is.
Bayley, no, Bayley saw it coming. Saw the submission maneuver coming. Shoulders down, Carmella still alive. Oh, trying to roll over Bayley. Shoulders down again, out at 2. Carmella now in trouble. Bayley to pin the challenger. Cover from Carmella. Bayley breaks free again. Another cover, and Carmella comes.
She got her.
Bayley retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
Bayley was able to go counter for counter with Carmella. It came down to the very end, but that is what champions do. They survive.
And you gotta give credit to Carmella, pushing Bayley to the limit here. Bayley found out a lot about Carmella here in this matchup. Bayley had to really pull something out to win this matchup.
And I think Carmella found out a lot about herself, what she's capable of, just how close she came to leaving with that championship. Hats off to both of these women.
And Carmella's first title match, very impressive.
You can only go up from here. See the emotion on Carmella's face, but one thing is for sure. If there was any doubt, Carmella earned Bayley's respect tonight.
What a match. Bayley and Carmella said it earlier tonight. We go into this match as friends, and we'll be friends after the match.
Carmella leaving the ring for a champion. Bayley, she deserves it. All the accolades. What a women's champion. What a champion period, Tom.
Oh my God! Eva Marie! Bayley coming to help her friend. There's Nia Jax. Eva Marie is pounding away on Carmella on the floor.
Bayley coming to the defense of her friend. What a headbutt by Jax.
Look at Nia Jax just tossing Carmella up on her shoulders. And think about the personal vendetta Nia Jax has against Bayley, what Eva Marie has against Carmella from the Battle Royal. This is pathetic. Nia with a leg drop. No, come on, not another one.
This is uncalled for. Carmella just had a battle of her life right now. And these two come out to pick the bones.
This is jealousy. This is payback.
This is just uncalled for whatever reason. There's a time and a place, and here and now is not it.
Asuka's up on the apron. Eva's hiding behind Nia Jax.
Yeah, but Nia Jax isn't backing down.
back and Nia Jax away from Asuka.
But even still, Nia and Asuka locked in a gaze. Nia doesn't look too happy that Eva called her off. In that tense moment, Asuka just sent a crystal clear message to Bayley. You better hang on to that NXT Women's Championship extra tight. As we promised earlier tonight, we get Samoa Joe's thoughts about next week. Let's throw it backstage where he's standing by.
You know, Sami Zayn, I've never considered you an ungrateful person. But by your actions as of late, I see that's an obvious fact. Sami Zayn, I saved your career. I saved your life. And I see that for what I have given you, now I must take away. Next week, there will be no triple threat for you to hide from me in. It'll be me and you face to face. And when you look into my eyes, Sami, you will realize one thing. What stands before you is the inevitable. For I will be the next NXT champion.